LPBW fans warn Chris Marek to run from bitter fiancé Amy Roloff. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little People, Big World, LPBW, has been a staple reality TV series for years, chronicling the lives of the Roloff family. Over the seasons, fans have grown deeply invested in the personal lives and relationships of the family members, especially Amy Roloff and her now husband, Chris Marek. However, recent social media buzz reveals a surprising trend. Some LPBW fans are warning Chris Marek to run from Amy Roloff, labeling her bitter and raising concerns about their relationship. This article dives deep into the origins of these fan sentiments, the context around Amy and Chris's relationship, and what it all means in the broader scope of the Roloff family saga. Amy Roloff, one of the most recognizable faces from LPBW, rose to fame through her relatable and inspiring story as a mother, wife, and businesswoman navigating life with dwarfism. Following her high-profile divorce from Matt Roloff, Amy's love life became a subject of keen interest for fans. Enter Chris Marek, a man whose relationship with Amy sparked a fresh chapter of excitement and speculation. Chris Marek, known for his down-to-earth nature and steady support of Amy, quickly became a favorite among many viewers. The couple's engagement and subsequent wedding were widely celebrated by fans who hoped Amy found happiness after years of ups and downs with Matt. Yet, despite much public support, a vocal faction of fans on social media began expressing doubts, often harshly, about Amy's intentions and her dynamic with Chris. One of the recurring themes from fans who warn Chris Marek revolves around labeling Amy as bitter. This characterization largely stems from Amy's past, specifically her divorce from Matt Roloff and the ensuing family drama that was highly publicized on LPBW. Some fans interpret Amy's post-divorce demeanor and her candidness about challenges as signs of bitterness and unresolved resentment. They argue that Amy's public statements and social media posts sometimes convey frustration and negativity that could spill into her relationship with Chris. Another source of the warnings comes from fans' scrutiny of social media interactions. Online commenters have dissected Instagram stories, tweets, and fan forums to find subtle clues or tensions between Amy and Chris. Sometimes, simple disagreements or delayed responses are blown out of proportion, fueling speculation that the couple is on shaky ground. Unfortunately, the nature of social media encourages instant reactions, and many fans are quick to label Amy as difficult or controlling despite a lack of direct evidence. Fans often compare Amy and Chris's relationship with Amy's past marriage to Matt Roloff. Some who remain loyal to Matt or the family dynamic from the earlier seasons project negative assumptions onto Amy's new relationship. This Team Matt versus Team Amy mentality has contributed to polarized opinions, with some fans urging Chris to distance himself from Amy for his own emotional safety. While fan theories and warnings dominate some corners of social media, it's essential to understand the real-life dynamics beyond the internet chatter. According to various interviews and public appearances, Amy and Chris share a supportive and loving partnership. They have openly discussed their shared values, mutual respect, and the joy they find in building a life together. Amy has candidly talked about how Chris helped her heal after her divorce, providing a sense of stability she hadn't experienced in years. Like any couple, Amy and Chris have faced challenges, but this is not unusual, especially under the scrutiny of reality TV fame and a passionate fanbase. They have navigated planning their wedding, blending families, and dealing with public attention, all while trying to keep their relationship grounded. The Roloff family's intricate relationships, including tensions with Amy's ex-husband Matt and other family members, add layers of complexity. Some fan speculation fails to consider how external family dynamics might influence public perception or social media drama. LPBW fans are deeply passionate, which can be both positive and problematic. Fans provide strong support and encouragement to the Roloff family. They celebrate milestones and share joy in the family's successes. The fanbase creates a community around shared interest in dwarfism awareness and family dynamics. Intense fan loyalty can lead to tribalism, where members pick sides and attack others. Social media magnifies negative voices, sometimes drowning out balanced perspectives. Rumors and misinformation can spread quickly, causing unnecessary strain on the family. Both Amy and Chris have addressed fan speculation directly and indirectly. Amy has emphasized the importance of privacy and trusting the people who know them best. Chris has expressed gratitude for Amy's support and the life they are building together. Together, they have posted joyful family moments, engagement celebrations, and candid talks about their future. The warnings to run from a partner, especially publicly shared on social media, can be harmful. They contribute to toxic narratives that can damage real relationships. Such warnings can cause emotional distress for the individuals involved. Public shaming based on speculation undermines genuine efforts to find happiness. Amy's journey from a high-profile divorce to a new relationship highlights how reality TV stars face unique scrutiny. Divorce stigma often lingers, especially for women. New partners are frequently unfairly judged or compared to ex-spouses. Public figures must navigate relationships while managing fan expectations and media narratives. Instead of issuing warnings or speculating negatively, fans could respect the couple's privacy and trust their judgment. Celebrate positive moments rather than magnify conflicts. Focus on awareness and education around dwarfism and family support. Understand that all relationships have challenges unseen by the public. While some Little People, Big World fans warn Chris Marek to run from a bitter Amy Roloff, the reality is far more nuanced. Amy and Chris's relationship reflects the complexities of blending families, moving on from the past, and finding love under public scrutiny. Fan warnings fueled by speculation and bias do not capture the full story and often do more harm than good. Ultimately, Amy and Chris's journey is theirs to live and share on their own terms, deserving respect and support rather than judgment. As fans, the best approach is to appreciate the joy they bring to each other and the Roloff family legacy. Amy Roloff on what she learned from her first marriage and why she chose to wed on her ex's farm, exclusive. Amy Roloff, a beloved star from the hit reality TV series Little People, Big World, has lived a life full of ups and downs, public joys, and private struggles. Among the most intimate chapters of her story are the lessons she learned from her first marriage and the surprising choice she made for her wedding venue, her ex-husband's family farm. In this exclusive look, Amy opens up about her journey through love, heartbreak, growth, and ultimately, new beginnings. Amy Roloff's life has been anything but ordinary. As one of the central figures of Little People, Big World, she has shared the spotlight with millions, inviting viewers into the daily rhythms of her family life with husband Matt Roloff, their 4 children, and the complexities of raising a family while living with dwarfism. The show documented many pivotal moments, including the highs of family celebrations and the lows of marital struggles. After a long marriage that spanned over 2 decades, Amy and Matt announced their separation and eventual divorce, a chapter that was both publicly discussed and deeply personal. Reflecting on her first marriage, Amy has been candid about what she learned regarding communication and compassion. Like many couples, she and Matt faced challenges that tested their bond. Over time, Amy recognized the importance of open dialogue and empathy in maintaining a healthy relationship. In interviews, Amy has spoken about how the pressures of being in the public eye sometimes magnified their struggles. Yet, she emphasizes that the experience taught her invaluable lessons about understanding her partner's perspective and the necessity of patience and kindness. One of Amy's profound insights from her first marriage is the significance of personal growth. She explains that both she and Matt evolved as individuals, and accepting those changes was key to moving forward, even if it meant growing apart. Amy shares that the divorce was a painful process but ultimately led to healing and self-discovery. Sometimes, love means letting go and choosing happiness for both people, even if that looks different than you imagined, she reflects. Another critical lesson Amy took from her first marriage was the importance of self-care and establishing boundaries. With the demands of family, work, and reality TV, Amy admits it was easy to lose herself in others' needs. Post-divorce, she focused on rediscovering her passions and setting boundaries to protect her mental and emotional well-being. This new focus has empowered her to create a more balanced life, one in which she can thrive personally and professionally. When Amy announced her engagement to longtime boyfriend Chris Marek, fans were curious about the wedding plans. One of the most talked-about decisions was her choice to marry on Roloff Farms, the same farm owned by her ex-husband Matt Roloff, and the backdrop of many cherished family memories. For many, this seemed unusual. Why would Amy choose to wed at the site that symbolized her former marriage? Amy offers a thoughtful explanation. She sees the farm as a place of deep roots and shared history. "It's where my kids grew up, where so many important moments happened," she explains. "It feels right to celebrate a new chapter in a place that holds so much meaning." Amy views the decision to marry at the farm as a symbol of healing and renewal. The farm represents not only the past but also the foundation for future growth. She shares, "It's about embracing the good memories while stepping into a fresh start. The farm has been a part of my family's story for so long. It's a place of love and community." Beyond emotional reasons, Amy also considered practical aspects. The farm offers a beautiful rustic setting that perfectly matches her vision of a heartfelt, intimate wedding surrounded by family and friends. Furthermore, Amy credits Matt and his family for their support during this transitional time, highlighting the mature and respectful relationship they maintain post-divorce. Amy's relationship with Chris Marek has been a beacon of hope and joy after her divorce. Their romance blossomed slowly but steadily, grounded in mutual respect and shared values. Amy credits Chris for helping her rediscover happiness and for being a steady partner as she navigated new phases in life. Together, they have built a relationship based on trust, communication, and love. Amy and Chris's union is not just about their relationship but also about blending families and forging new connections. Amy's children have embraced Chris, and the extended Roloff family continues to grow stronger. This blended family dynamic is a source of pride for Amy, who emphasizes the importance of creating a supportive and loving environment for everyone. Little People, Big World has been more than just a show for Amy. It has been a platform for sharing her authentic life story, including challenges with relationships, family, and personal growth. Amy credits the show for helping normalize conversations about marriage struggles, divorce, and remarriage, especially within the context of families affected by dwarfism. Living in the spotlight brought its own difficulties, including public scrutiny of Amy's personal life decisions. Amy admits that the judgment could be hard, but she remained focused on being true to herself. Through it all, Amy learned the power of resilience and the importance of maintaining her privacy where needed. Amy Roloff's story is ultimately one of love in many forms: romantic love, familial love, and self-love. She has shown that even after hardship, it's possible to find forgiveness, understanding, and new happiness. Her choice to marry on the farm, the lessons from her first marriage, and her commitment to growth highlight a woman who embraces life's complexities with grace. Amy Roloff's journey through marriage, divorce, and remarriage is an inspiring testament to the power of learning, healing, and hope. By choosing to wed on her ex-husband's farm, she honors the past while confidently stepping into a joyful new future. Her story reminds us all that love evolves, and sometimes the places that hold our most profound memories can also become the backdrop for new beginnings. LPBW, Amy Roloff says divorcing Matt Roloff helped her find her worth and be confident with Chris Marek. Amy Roloff, one of the most recognizable faces from the long-running reality TV series Little People, Big World, LPBW, has long been in the public eye, not only for her role on the show but also for her personal life. Fans of the show have witnessed her journey through marriage, motherhood, divorce, and now a new chapter with her fiancé and husband, Chris Marek. Throughout her transitions, Amy has opened up candidly about how her divorce from Matt Roloff was a pivotal moment that helped her rediscover her self-worth and gain the confidence to embrace love again. This article explores Amy's journey from her years with Matt Roloff, the challenges she faced during and after their separation, and how her relationship with Chris Marek represents a powerful transformation in her life. Amy and Matt Roloff were one of the original family stars of Little People, Big World, a reality show that premiered in 2006 and showcased their family life on Roloff farms in Oregon. Their story was unique and inspiring, as both Amy and Matt live with dwarfism and navigated parenting, family dynamics, and their business with determination and love. Married for over 27 years, Amy and Matt's relationship was a focal point of the series. Their love, their struggles, and their family moments created an authentic narrative that resonated with viewers. However, over time, the show also captured the reality of their marriage's decline and eventual separation. The couple's split in 2016 was significant news for fans. The Roloff family had been seen as a symbol of unity despite challenges, so their divorce was met with sadness but also empathy from viewers who respected the honesty Amy and Matt showed. Divorce is rarely easy, especially when it's so publicly displayed on national television. For Amy, it was a time of deep personal reflection and growth. In interviews and on social media, Amy has shared how the divorce forced her to confront difficult emotions and insecurities. For years, her identity was wrapped up in being Matt's wife, a mother, and a family business partner. When the marriage ended, Amy had to rediscover who she was as an individual. She admitted that initially, she struggled with feelings of doubt and worthlessness. The public nature of the split magnified those feelings. Yet, Amy also credits this challenging period with becoming a catalyst for her empowerment. One key lesson Amy took from her divorce was learning to value herself beyond her role as a wife or mother. She embraced the idea that self-worth must come from within, not external validation. Post-divorce, Amy Roloff embarked on a journey to rebuild her confidence and embrace change. She took steps to redefine her life on her own terms, focusing on her passions, personal growth, and healing. Amy continued to share her life on Little People, Big World, but increasingly, the focus was on her as an individual rather than just part of a couple. She launched her own business ventures, including her line of home decor and lifestyle products, which allowed her to express her creativity and independence. Her openness about mental health and self-empowerment also inspired many fans. Amy became an example of resilience and grace, showing that setbacks could lead to new beginnings. Amy's relationship with Chris Marek began in 2018, just a couple of years after her divorce from Matt. Chris, a personal trainer and entrepreneur, entered her life and soon became a source of support and companionship. In multiple interviews and social media posts, Amy has described how Chris helped her see herself in a new light. His respect, kindness, and genuine affection boosted her confidence and made her feel valued. What sets Amy and Chris's relationship apart is the mutual understanding and support they share. Chris respects Amy's past, her family, and her role in the LPBW universe. This respect has been crucial in helping Amy feel secure in this new chapter. Amy and Chris were married on the same Roloff family farm where she once lived with Matt. For many, this might seem unusual or even awkward, but Amy explained why this choice was meaningful. The farm holds a special place in Amy's heart. It's where her children were raised, where memories were made, and where much of her life story unfolded. Choosing to marry there symbolized not a return to the past, but a reclaiming of her narrative. By holding the wedding on the farm, Amy showed that she could honor her past while moving forward. It was an empowering gesture of acceptance and confidence in her own journey. Amy Roloff's story is not just about fame or reality TV drama. It's a powerful testament to resilience and self-love. She encourages others going through similar life changes to believe in themselves and embrace their worth. Her candid reflections reveal that confidence isn't always innate. It can be cultivated through hard work, self-reflection, and support. Amy's experience shows that even after heartbreak, it's possible to find happiness and fulfillment. Her journey inspires fans and anyone facing challenges to stay hopeful and courageous. Little People, Big World has been a platform for Amy to share her authentic self. The show has captured both her struggles and triumphs, offering a real look at life's complexities. Amy's openness on camera about her divorce, dating, and remarriage helped demystify these experiences for many viewers. It showed that life is not perfect but that growth and joy are possible after hardship. The show's ongoing focus on Amy and Chris's life continues to engage fans eager to witness this new chapter unfold. Despite the divorce, Amy and Matt maintain a cooperative relationship for the sake of their children. Their ability to co-parent respectfully is another element of Amy's growth and maturity. Both parents prioritize their children's well-being, often appearing together on the show to support family events. This dynamic demonstrates that love for family can transcend marital status. Amy has expressed that this amicable relationship was important to her healing process and her ability to move on confidently. Amy's story highlights that personal growth extends far beyond marital status or parenthood. She has become a motivational figure for self-care, empowerment, and entrepreneurship. By embracing her interests and passions, Amy has built a life filled with purpose and joy. She balances family, business, and personal wellness with an inspiring level of grace. Her journey encourages fans to pursue their own passions and to not define themselves solely by their relationships. For fans of Little People, Big World and beyond, Amy's journey is a beacon of hope and authenticity. She shows that these lessons resonate deeply with audiences. Amy Roloff of Little People, Big World, and Chris Marek are married. Amy Roloff, beloved star of the hit reality TV show Little People, Big World, LPBW, has officially tied the knot with longtime boyfriend Chris Marek. Their marriage marks a joyful new chapter in Amy's life after years of ups and downs, personal growth, and public attention. Fans of the Roloff family and the show have eagerly followed this romance, making Amy and Chris's wedding one of the most heartwarming moments in recent LPBW history. This article delves deep into their love story, wedding celebration, and what the future holds for the couple. Amy Roloff was born on September 17, 1962, in Michigan. She rose to fame through Little People, Big World, which chronicles the life of the Roloff family, focusing on challenges and triumphs of living with dwarfism. Amy's journey has been inspirational as she navigated relationships, motherhood, and personal ambitions. After her divorce from Matt Roloff, Amy's life became a public topic of interest, but she maintained grace and resilience. She transitioned from being Matt's wife and co-parent to building her own life on her terms. Amy Roloff and Chris Marek met through a mutual connection in the Northwest business and social scene. Chris, a successful real estate investor and business entrepreneur, won Amy's heart with his kindness, stability, and shared values. Their relationship blossomed over time, and fans noticed Amy's happiness visibly growing. Chris provided Amy with the support and partnership she had long desired. Their bond was solidified by shared adventures, family moments, and mutual respect. In late 2021, Chris surprised Amy with a heartfelt marriage proposal that was private yet meaningful. The proposal reflected their intimate connection and shared dreams. Amy later shared glimpses of the moment on social media, expressing her excitement and gratitude. The proposal